Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mr. Valentine. Nice to cross paths with you. Today I'm watching the 1987 film, The Princess Bride. That's what I'm doing today. Thanks for being here. Support this channel by liking this video if you like this video. Leave me a comment down below so I can have a little familiarity with the algorithm. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you to all my patrons over there on the Patreon. By joining the Patreon over there, you can get extended versions of all the videos I release here on YouTube. Just an additional way to show some support. Doff your proverbial cap in my direction. Thank you for being here in this moment, right now, today. And without further ado, 1987, The Princess Bride, coming to you. Let's go.
Can't you tell me I'm sick?
Hey, I was just sick.
Pawpaw coming in with some swagger.
Come on, boy. Fill these with water. Please.
Yeah, don't omit the magic word there.
That day she was amazed to discover that when he was saying as you wish, what he meant was, I love you. And even more amazing was the day she realized she truly loved him back.
Come on, boy. Fetch me that picture.
Is that a euphemism of sorts? I'll fetch you a picture, all right. Is this where the movie Holes got the inspiration for?
I can fix that.
You trying to trick me? When's it get good?
Keep your shirt on. Let me...
Keep your shirt on. The kid's like, hey, can't you tell I'm prepubescent over here? Girls have cooties.
Buttercup got the news that Wesley was murdered.
Ordered by pirates is good.
She went and...
this kid is bloodthirsty.
I'll never love again.
5 years later, to hear the announcement of the great Prince Humperdinck's bride-to-be.
Prince Humperdinck. Is this a historical figure?
Although the law of the land gave Humperdinck the right to choose his bride, she did not love him.
Their marriage is a non-starter then. She's hung up on Wesley. Was Wesley hung? Excuse me, sorry.
A word, my lady. We are but poor lost.
Is that Andre the Giant? Say word? Plot twist.
Is there a village nearby?
There is nothing nearby.
Then there will be no one to hear you scream.
Ah, shit.
I've hired you to help me start a war. It's a prestigious line of work with a long and glorious tradition.
Who's this guy? Peter Littlefinger?
I will kill her. Do you want me to send you back to where you were?
He's a little tyrant, huh? Little miniature dictator.
Fuss.
Fuss. Think you like to scream at us?
It means no harm.
Very short on. Charm.
Oh, this is poetry.
Why are you doing that? Making sure nobody's follow us. That would be inconceivable.
Despite what you think, you will be caught.
Is it outside the realm of possibility?
You're sure nobody's follow us? As I told you, it would be absolutely, totally, and in all other ways inconceivable. Out of curiosity, why do you ask? I just happened to look behind us and something is there.
He said it so casually. Eh? It's because I see an object in the distance.
Eel-infested waters.
Ah.
Oh! Go in! Get after her!
She saw her window and she took the opportunity. Carpe diem.
Those are the shrieking eels. Always grow louder when they're about to feed on human flesh.
Oh, treacherous. Treacherous indeed.
She doesn't get eaten by the eels at this time.
What?
The eel doesn't get her.
He's aghast.
I'm explaining to you because you look nervous.
I was nervous. Maybe I was a little bit concerned, but that's not the same thing.
This little kid is emotionally intelligent.
The eel started to charge her, and then...
Nah. I already know. I don't see a need for a stuntman or any special effects. Andre the Giant is a specimen.
Climbing the rope. And he's gaining on us. Inconceivable.
Incomprehensible.
You were supposed to be this colossus. You were this great legendary thing. And and yet he gains.
Ah, cut him a break here. He's already performing a Herculean task.
Got very good arms.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
Okay. The word of the day here. The word of the day.
The only way I could be satisfied if I use my right over too quickly.
Oh, have it your way.
Ah, trying to exercise his skill, much to this guy's dismay.
Slow going? Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this is not as easy as it looks, so I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't distract me.
Sorry. Thank you.
Well, I can't afford to lose my focus here. I'm in an untenable position.
I swear on the soul of my father, Domingo Montoya, you will reach the top alive.
So he's a gentleman.
Thank you. Well, wait until you're ready.
They take a beat before they fight to the death. That's a funny concept.
You don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand? My father was slaughtered by a 6-fingered man.
Got an axe to grind.
I've never seen a sequel.
Yeah, that sword is inconceivable.
You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you.
You seem a decent fella. I hate to die.
Oh, aren't we adept?
There's something I ought to tell you.
Tell me. I'm not left-handed either.
Got a trick up my sleeve too, brother. This is a level of goofiness which I find enchanting.
I will soon destroy a stained glass window as an artist like yourself. However, since I can't have you following me either.
Life is but a series of compromises.
Inconceivable! Get rid of me. Catch up with us quickly.
What did I do?
Implausible. Improbable.
No tricks, no weapons.
You'll put down your rock and I'll put down my sword and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people.
The duality of man, sir. It did absolutely nothing.
Are you just fiddling around with me or what?
I just want you to feel you're doing well. I need for people to die on behalf.
Oh, how considerate of you. I want to build your spirits up a little bit.
When you're fighting, half a dozen people, then we only have to be one. But one.
He was so accustomed to fighting scores of people. One man undid him. That's conceivable.
What are those footprints toward Gilda? I always think everything could be a trap, which is why I'm still alive.
The king has a modicum of forensic ability.
Let me explain.
Nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Twisted logic.
Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
He's giving Dunning-Kruger effect.
It dissolves instantly in liquid or deadly poisons known to man.
This is a wild sequence of events.
Where is the poison? The battle of wits has begun. You decide and we both drink and find out who is right and who is dead.
Oh, that's good writing.
Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet, because he would know that only a great fool would reach for what he was given. I'm not a great fool.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait
Yeah.
till I get going!
Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason is written all over this.
So you would have put the poison as far from yourself as possible, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
I wonder if this guy owns a doghouse.
Let me ask you a question. He says, do you own a doghouse?
And I choose? What in the world can that be?
What? Where? I don't see anything.
Swore to myself, I switched glasses when your back was turned. Ha ha, you fool! Fell victim to one of the classic blunders is never get involved in a land war in Asia. Slightly less well known is this: never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Yeah, those two instances are comparable for sure. Sayonara, pal.
I have loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
That was a warning, Highness. The next time my hand flies on its own, for where I come from, there are penalties when a woman lies.
The level of intrigue has increased considerably.
Now tell me truly, when you found out he was gone, did you get engaged to your prince at the same hour? Wait a whole week out of respect for the dead.
It's either Wesley's twin or Wesley is playing a very Byzantine emotional and romantic game with her.
I died that day. You can die too for all I care.
Oh, snap.
Oh, my sweet Wesley, what have I done?
So she knows it's Wesley.
Can you move at all?
Move? You're alive. If you want, I can fly.
Love can move mountains.
Oh, no. No, please. No kissing again. We have to hear the kissing part.
Someday you may not mind so much.
I mean, yeah, once puberty hits, maybe singing a different tune. Puberty hits different. You heard it here first. Hot take, puberty hits different.
We'll never survive.
Nonsense. You're only saying that because no one ever has.
You only basing that on precedents and everything that's ever been.
It's not that bad.
Her face. She's like, bro, you for serious?
That was an adventure. Singed a bit, were you?
Why do I find it so funny? Singed a bit, were you? Quicksand. Like that old John Mulaney bit. Is that Master Splinter? Like sand through an hourglass, so is the Princess Bride.
The lightning sand? But you were clever enough to discover what that looks like, so in the future we can avoid that too.
Clever enough to discover it. He's in the spin room.
What about the RUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Immaculate timing. Prepare to meet your little rat maker.
Surrender.
Uh-oh.
Will not happen. For the last time, surrender!
This is not promising.
Will you promise not to hurt him?
May I live 1,000 years and never hunt again.
What game are you playing at here? Buttercup?
What is it?
Oh.
You have 6 fingers on your right hand.
Heyo.
You survived the fire swamp. You must be very brave. Nobody withstands the machine.
What is he going to be tortured by Bert Kreischer?
Hold it, Grandpa. You read that wrong. She doesn't marry Humperdinck. She marries Wesley. Just sure of it.
The kid is invested now.
I'm telling you, you're messing up the story. Now get it right.
Do you want me to go on with this?
The kid is pissed. He's like, I demand narrative justice now.
I love Wesley. I always have.
Consider our wedding off.
My Wesley will always come for me.
In more ways than one.
But it's going to be so much more moving when I strangle her on our wedding night.
Ah. What?
But I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, and Gilda to frame for it. I'm swamped.
Priorities, I suppose. That's so dark. These guys are acting like Ving Rhames.
I'ma get medieval on your ass.
I've just sucked 1 year of your life away.
He is a maniac. Maniac.
But every ship in my armada waits to accompany us on our honeymoon.
Every ship but the 4 you sent.
Yes, yes, of course.
Buttercup is doing a little critical thinking.
Who kills Prince Humperdinck?
Nobody kills him. He lives.
You mean he wins? Jesus, Grandpa, what did you read me this thing for?
He's outraged.
The king's thinking son fired me. And thank you so much for bringing up such a painful subject. We're closed.
That guy sounds an awful lot like Billy Crystal.
I've seen worse.
His wife is crippled.
You a rotten liar.
Him to help avenge my father. Murdered these 20 years.
Your first story was better. Where's that fellow's
He should have quit while he was ahead.
Mostly dead. He's slightly alive. Now, well, with all dead, there's usually only one thing that you can do.
What's that?
Go through his clothes and look for loose change.
This character is wild.
So you're probably playing cards, and he cheated.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch. Prince Humperdinck fired him at the...
Why'd you say that name? You promised me that you would never say that name.
Humperdinck?
Ah!
Humperdinck! Humperdinck!
Stiegen!
Humperdinck!
If I can find myself in a marriage of this capacity when I get old, I will consider my life fully lived.
Here comes my Wesley now.
Fezzik, the portcullis!
Escort the bride to the honeymoon suite. I'll be there shortly.
He didn't come.
Oh, it's the wedding night. He's gonna come all right. All right, chill. Ow. What do you say to the god of death? Not today.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
He wanted no part of my guy. Oh.
Sorry, father. I tried.
Ain't no way he going out like this.
You've been chasing me your whole life only to fail now. I think that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Ah, come on. Inigo Montoya.
There's a shortage of perfect breasts in this world. It would be a pity to damage yours.
Wesley!
Save those C cups for the world to enjoy.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
Oh, I thought those sword swipes missed him.
To die. Stop saying that!
Yeah.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Let's go!
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Oh, Daddy would be proud.
I'm only lying here because I lack the strength to stand. Perhaps I have the strength after all.
Maybe he's been gold bricking and malingering this entire time.
Drop your sword.
He dropped it. Too sweet.
If we ever find a lady, hello, lady. So I took them with me in case we ever bumped into each other.
This is a feel-good movie. So much trust. So much elegance in that fall.
And as they reach for each other,
What?
now it's kissing again. You don't want to hear that.
I don't mind so much.
Oh, we've matured within the last 90 minutes. Young man.
There have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind.
A legendary kiss.
The end. Now I think you ought to go to sleep.
Grandpa, Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
That's touching. God damn it, Rob Reiner. That was a fitting end to a surprisingly affecting and enriching movie. As I was watching this, I appreciated every single story beat as it developed. You know, we're invited into this world of a mystical fairy tale, and we are experiencing the story as through the eyes of this kid who just wanted to play his video game, wanted nothing to do with his grandfather initially. And I like that arc. I like that story within the story context. And on the surface, this kid connects with his grandfather through storytelling and narrative and art. And that's something profound and insightful about that alone. Not to mention the story that's told within the story. Namely, this farmer boy and this girl fall in love, but through the course of events, he goes away and is presumed dead by a pirate, and she mourns for him. I appreciate how these interesting characters, that's the thing, we kind of get a sense where this story is going from the outset. Like once we hear the familiar elements of the story, namely this dictatorial king gets his way with women, but the woman loves someone else. We kind of know that in the end, they will wind up together. But even within that framework, this movie was enjoyable and hilarious and smart. It had some smart, tight writing within the script. Rob Reiner did it again. Rob Reiner does it again. And it wasn't until I was looking into his body of work that I realized that he did When Harry Met Sally as well. I love that movie. Rob Reiner knows how to deliver the goods, huh? Meathead pulled it all together. It's strong performances across the board. From Andre the Giant to the guy who plays Wesley. I don't know any of these names, but these are recognizable faces. To the Queen, you know, they are all convincing in portraying these characters of a mythical essence. I like the energy. I like the upbeat nature of this film. There was some surprisingly dark elements, namely her saying she was gonna commit some self-harm and him thinking, the king saying he was gonna strangle his wife with the unsettling smirk on his face. But, you know, and it was such a lighthearted movie at the same time. So the pendulum of emotion and vibes and atmosphere was swinging. And the mood was shifting in a way that was seamless and consistent at the same time. And I appreciated that. I like what this movie did to my brain and my emotional landscape while watching it. You know, I like the two levels of telling the story and seeing two characters within the movie tell the story. And I think it was a beautiful amalgamation of narrative. And it was effective for me. This movie was effective. And I'm glad I watched it. I'm going to continue to... Let me know if I should watch some more Rob Reiners. What are some more Rob Reiner heavy hitters I should watch? If you have any recommendations, go ahead and catapult those down in the comment section. But that about does it for this video. I appreciate you supporting me by watching this. If you have a hankering to support more, like this video, leave me some comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. These are all helpful endeavors to me. So you can also join the channel here, or you can go over to the Patreon and get extended versions of all my videos and get them up to 2 days early. Mr. Valentine Reacts. Thank you to all my patrons. Thank you to all my subscribers here. And this was a memorable experience. So I appreciate you. Nice to cross paths with you again or for the first time. And as always, till we meet again.